Hi, gang. Good to be here. Daily dose. There's a dog outside barking. Just wants to say hi, I think, to everyone online. Um, I'll just say a quick hello and let people start to arrive. Um, hey, Debbie Anand. Great to have you here. Hey, Demi, I don't have anything on my mind right now to talk about, which is really interesting. Um, except, to just keep reiterating about the power of love and how that's all there is, really. And I'll keep saying, I don't just mean the gooey, emotional, candy coated love that we feel when we're young, but love that says, I'm going to stick around and be here with humanity no matter what we're going through. Um, so I'd like you to contemplate today where you might be able to love more, and it might very well start with you. It might be that where you're blocked in love might be in terms of expecting something more of yourself than you're able to be or give. It might be that, like a lot of people, you expect a perfection to arise in your life or out of you. Um, and I just want to say it's not going to happen. um, and I say it with a laugh because I've been through the whole, when will I get there? When will I reach there? And I've just been having the most awesome conversation with someone about this. Um, but there is that whole when will I get there? When will I make it? Um, when will I be finished? When will I be realized? When will I be perfect? When will I be a spiritual master? When will I be everything I came here to be? And my favorite goddess, I've mentioned her a couple of times, but she's a new favorite, so I'm still learning about her. But her name is Akilandeshwari. Um, and she's the goddess of never not broken. And I don't, I would hope that there wasn't a collective sigh of disappointment then, but there may very well have been. Um, but she is, I feel like she's the energy in the bit of the explosion in the Big Bang that wasn't perfect and that then eventually brought about the presence of matter and our whole physical universe. She's the energy of when you're on the ground, deep in grief and inconsolable. She's the energy when your life is broken and you feel like there's nothing more. You can't get up. She's the energy in the issue of that, the deep grief, or the deep sadness, or the deep brokenness. She's also the solution, which is the way it often is with Hindu deities. Um, she's the power to get up off the floor and keep going. She's the power to remember your essence cannot be broken, taken, controlled, enslaved. That your life might become enslaved, your body could become enslaved, but your essence can't be. And she's the power in the rising up, um, out of the struggle and into more of the truth. Anyway, so I don't know why that's coming out today, but that's what we're talking about today. Um, and so essentially, the answer to the question is we're never going to be there. We're never going to. She does sound awesome, Demi. I'm with you. Um, there'll be certain points and milestones in our journey where we go, whew, I've reached a plateau and I'm going to ride that plateau for a moment. And then it really is a moment, and the next upward climb begins. And the upward climb includes, trying to bust through our um, our challenges. And it's what gives us the grit to keep going. Anyway, it's love. That should be your fuel on the way. So I'm going to invite everyone to perfectly imperfect. That's exactly right. I'm going to invite everyone to look at where they've perhaps expected more perfection of themselves. I'm going to invite you today to pour love into the bit where you criticised yourself, rather than loved that you weren't perfect, and rather than loved that this is the coalface of where we grow and change and become more of ourselves. Hey JB. So let's just get into some meditation, some breathing, some relaxing, and see what happens. So just closing your eyes. Take your awareness to your breath. And put your awareness in your out breath. And feel the calming that comes instantly, because we've been practicing this for over 3 weeks. And many of us have been practicing meditation for a long time. And we know that the more we practice, the better we get at something. Spirituality is like going to the gym. It takes repetition and constancy of aim and effort. So just breathing out and letting go. Relaxing down into your hips, being friends with your body. Relaxing your shoulders. And staying with the out breath. And continuing to relax into your body and just let go of whatever's not right for you today, whatever feels not right. Let go of your home around you, let it dissipate into light. And I'm actually feeling a deep sadness, and it's every time I tune into New York. It washes over me, which I'm not going to shy away from, because it's a gift to be able to feel, and it's a gift to be able to empath. It's about not holding on to that. So I'd like us to direct some energy today to New York and Brooklyn. I have many friends there, and it's a place I love. So we've got a bit more theme. So just breathing out, letting go, let your house dissipate into light. And wherever you are, we all join you. In your yard, with your trees and your neighbourhood plant life. And we're all together, whether we know each other physically in the physical world or not. And let's just connect by breathing out and sending love through nature to whatever you perceive as the oneness. God, Goddess, quantum field, infinite absolute. That's my favourite name, I think, for it. The infinite absolute. You could add the unknowable infinite absolute. Durga, Shiva, Isis, Aphrodite, whatever the names are. Send love to that now. That's it. And when you're ready, open to the in-breath and receiving all the love that comes back from the divine. That love is always there. It's never not there. It's always there. And all that it requires is that we send love first. We breathe out first. And then on the in-breath, the love from the one comes flooding in. We ask that we be permeated by that oneness, and that we be awake to the permeation. We call on our eternal selves, our souls or spirit, and the divine within that. Mother Earth, the mothers of the kingdoms of nature and the elements and directions. We call on the sun, the moon, the stars and the planets. And all of our friends on the inner planes who are illumined with the light of truth and the power of love. May we each come into oneness today. May we remember that we're part of a superorganism called humanity. And may we blaze love toward the deep grief that is washing through New York right now, in service and in generosity. Through divine grace, so be it. Say your yes, whatever that is. Let the violet fire begin to pour down from above. Let it wash down through you. And we're going to ask, seeing as we're holding New York in our awareness today, and all of the boroughs, the 5 boroughs. So what we're going to do is, in our group, wherever we are, remember we're with you, and we're in a circle in your yard, and an image of the earth appears in the center of our circle, and she's just spinning slowly in front of us. And we're going to ask that New York in particular be washed with the same light that we wash ourselves with today. So let the violet fire begin to pour down through you into the top of your head. That's it, really letting the fire come down and saturate you. And in your mind's eye, seeing it washing down through Manhattan, Brooklyn, New Jersey, all of the boroughs. That's it. And in oneness, may we now all release all negative thoughts, vibrations, energy, and all pockets of trapped emotion, especially any trapped grief, fear, or anxiety. And we release it from our bodies, minds, and energy fields now. Through divine grace, so be it. Take a deep breath in and flushing out of everywhere. Good. And we ask that grief all over the world be able to flow, that it not be stuck or trapped or suppressed, that the grief be able to flow, and that this give rise to an awareness of how much we love. That's it. Let the fire keep pouring down through you and through New York. That's it. And we release all cords of attachment, lines of energy, and other devices that would drain our spirit or cause us to feel hopelessness or despair. Take a deep breath in and flood the energy out through everywhere with an out breath. Beautiful. And we call back our spirit, our sparkling and beautiful spirit, from all that which drains it. We call it back easily and gracefully now, and just breathing in, pulling your beautiful energy back to you. Deep breath in and pull the sparkle back to you. Hold it, hold the breath, and breathing out down inside yourself, down into the belly area. Good. Good. And so I want you to see in your mind's eye, and here's the thing, our subconsciousness does not know the difference between real and imagined. That's how we create. But that's a story for another day. I'd like us to see ourselves wherever you are. And of course, you're with me. You met my tree yesterday. And just take a deep breath in And on your out breath, I want you to send a beam of love out of your heart chakra in the center of your chest to the person on the left of you, wherever you are. You don't even have to know that person, but see a stream of light go around the circle through the heart chakras, connecting all of our hearts. Good. Get really strong. Become aware between the eyebrows. Take a deep breath in from above. Breathe out through between the eyebrows and sending a thread of light to the person on your left. And see that happen all the way around the circle until the thread of light comes back from your right and back into the energy center between your eyebrows. Good. Take another deep breath in. Be aware in the top of your head. And as you breathe out, sending that thread of light to the person on your left, seeing it whiz around the circle so that we're all connected through these three amazing bands of light. One heart, one mind, one spirit. That we come into unity as one heart, one mind, one spirit. Beautiful. And let's see ourselves now, the planet in the middle of our circle, and our focus on North America, zeroing in our focus to the East Coast, to the 5 boroughs. Excellent. And we call on a storm, a downpouring of violet fire to dissolve away all thoughts and thought forms of separation, to wash away all anxiety, deep grief and fear. We ask that there be a downpouring of violet fire through the 5 boroughs, saturating everybody and everything, saturating into the earth. Really see it. See the fire connecting into and dissolving away all despair, all fear or terror, deep anxiety and grief. That's it. Let it happen. May it all be washed away with ease and grace. Aho. Right on. That's it. Okay, now seeing the fire continue to pour down. It's a real downpour, like a tropical storm where the rain is heavy drops and there's no wind. It just goes straight down. And we ask that this collectively wash through all of the frontline workers in New York right now. We ask that all doctors, nurses, orderlies, nurse assistants, specialists, admin people, ambulance officers, emergency workers, everyone involved on the front lines, may there be a saturating of violet fire down through your exhaustion and through your fear and through any uncertainty, and may it all be washed away. Everybody take a deep breath in from above. And as you breathe out, just let go. Good, good. And see how, as we look at New York, it starts to get cleaner. But also see how, when I asked us at the beginning, we were talking about the perfectionism thing or the when am I ready thing, and the great conversation I just had about that with someone. See how that really isn't even important right now, because what we're doing is serving, and what we're doing is being devoted and loving. And that doesn't make that conversation any less important or powerful. But it kind of starts to put us in perspective that what really makes us sing inside is to help and serve and be devoted, and to allow ourselves to arise out of how we be in the world. Take another breath in and see the downpouring of fire down through New York, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Jersey, Long Island. And I've forgotten the last one, I'm sorry. That's it, just let it saturate. May all despair be dissolved away. May all despair be dissolved away. That's it. Big breath in from above. Breathe out through everywhere. And I'm going to ask you to raise your hands with your palms facing forward, like I'm doing now, if you're not sure what to do. And we're going to start bringing in light now. Light, really brilliant light. To me, it looks pearlescent white with gold shimmering through it today. Breathe it in down to the heart chakra. And breathe out down your arms and out of your hands. Send out 70% of what you breathe in. And we're going to bless everyone in New York together. We're blessing everyone who's sick, everyone who's not sick, the frontline workers, every person and sentient being. Breathe the light in from above. Pearly light with gold shimmer out the arm, down the arms and out of the hands. And we ask that this be a blessing of hope. We ask that hope blaze through New York and all of the boroughs. And we ask that the truth of us all standing with everyone in New York blaze through there as well. If you know anyone in New York, think of them and let them be a focal point for you. That's it. Let it pour in. Pearly white light, gold shimmering through it, like an amazing kind of sunrise or sunset. That's it. Sending love, blazing love, be a beacon of light and a beacon of love in oneness with everyone in our group. And sending the energy in. Take another deep breath in from above, pull it right down to the heart and send it to New York and into New York. Good. That's good. You can put your hands back in your lap or wherever they were that was comfy. And just sitting for a moment with that, letting the light settle into New York. And as it does that, just feeling the difference in your own heart, having had the opportunity to be of service somewhere else. And then what if you come back to your own self and where we started, which was with being never not broken. And just breathing in some of the energy that you just sent. And let it pour into those parts of you that you think are broken, that you've found difficult to love. The parts of you that you would try and hide away from others. That's it. Really let the love that's in this group right now saturate into the parts of you that you think aren't enough or are too much, that would make you hide. That's it. Really let the love into those bits. And then just being aware and being receptive as I ask that each and every person in this group, present here right now or later, doing the meditation later, may there be a blessing for every single person of awakening to your own magnificence, your own majesty, your own beauty and exquisite, unique nature. May you awaken to that with the same kind of joy and rejoicing that the divine has, that you are you, that you exist. And I ask that this blessing truly saturate every person in this group. In full faith, so be it. And just breathing in from above, out down through the body and deep into the earth. And breathe the energy back up to your heart chakra. And just as you're looking around the group that sits with you in your yard right now, and those 3 bands of light, the one through the heart that made us one heart, the one through the Ajna chakra between the eyebrows that made us one mind, and the band of light through the crown chakra that made us one spirit. Just take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, just letting go those bands of light and let them drop down into the earth wherever you are. And may this triple band of light, love and power be a blessing for the earth where you are. May this energy really bless the earth where you are. We ask this in full faith, so be it. Right on. And just breathing and sending the love out of your hearts to everyone in our group who's been in your home today, your yard, and you've all been in ours. That's it. Sending the love out to the one that is in everyone, not only in this group, but in everyone and everything. Sending the love out. Breathe it back in. That's it. Send the love out again. Breathing in the response. And as you breathe that way, allowing your home with gratitude to coalesce back into light around you. Really feeling your body coming alive. Some of you may experience a bit of tingling or vibration or a sense of well-being, sense of peace. Just wriggling your fingers and toes, and as you're ready, opening your eyes with deep gratitude. Thank you for coming today. Great to have you here. I hope I get to see you tomorrow as well. So remember, never not broken isn't a bad thing. Never not broken is our way forward, as is service and love. So I'm going to thank you for joining me today. I want you to know you are lovable exactly as you are. Exactly as you are. We all are. And we're not lovable because of what we do. We're lovable because we exist. So may every single one of us truly know humanity to be a superorganism, and that we're not Chinese and we're not Americans and we're not English and we're not Australian and we're not New Zealanders. We're human. And beyond that, we're a part of Earth. So namaste, which means I see the light in you, and I do. And I'll see you tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Lots of love. Bye.